Hi, we're going to do a seated joint freeing series where we work through all the joints in the body, from the feet all the way up to the neck. So starting in your seat, you can scooch up so you're on the edge of your seat or almost at the edge of your seat, just enough so that your sitting bones can feel really anchored. Your hips are below your shoulders. Your chin is level with the chest, and the crown of the head is extended upwards towards the sky. And if your feet don't comfortably touch the floor, I've got blocks here. So taking blocks underneath the feet, otherwise any other props or feet right to the floor so that you are grounded and evenly pressing through the soles of the feet. And you can let your eyes close. Just start to tune in. Tune into your breath. Tune into the area around you, your surroundings. Beginning to notice any sounds or smells happening around you. Beginning to notice the sound of your own breath. Scanning the body from head to toe, doing our best to notice without judgment, simply aware. That's a practice, right? If we notice areas of tension or tightness, we might want to attach to that. Just simply bringing our awareness to it. And we'll start to deepen the breath here. So you can keep your hands in your lap, or maybe you take your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. Just breathing in a little bit more than you normally do. And breathing out a little bit more than you normally do. You can breathe in through the nose and sigh out of the mouth. And at any point throughout this practice, you can always sigh out of the mouth, releasing any excess air, or if the body feels tense or tight. But when you are ready, start to breathe in and out through the nose if possible. Creating smooth and regular breath, something that you can easily sustain without any strain on the body. As you inhale, expanding into the belly, ribs, and chest. And as you exhale, contracting gently, chest, ribs, belly. Inhaling, belly, ribs, and chest. And exhaling, chest, ribs, and belly. And like that, taking 2 more at your very own pace. When you're ready, when you complete your next exhale, you can release your hands back to your lap. We'll start to move into the joints. So we'll notice each area first before moving that area. And this way we help to become embodied, increasing our body awareness, our body's intuition, moving energy from our own, with our own internal resource. Right? So if you have your toes on the blocks, you can, if you have your feet on the blocks, rather, you can slide the blocks out a little longer. So it's possible for you to lift up onto your heels and let your toes hang off of the blocks. If you're on the floor, you can have your feet on the floor with your heels gently resting and your toes lifted. So we want mostly a relaxed state of the ankles and of the legs. So you're not pulling and straining on your knee joints while you're working on your toes. Okay, so when you're ready, relax the rest of the body, sit up nice and tall, relax the belly. As you inhale, spread the toes really far apart from each other. So spreading the pinky toes especially away. And then as you exhale, squeeze the toes in a tight little toe fist. And like that, inhale, spread the toes really far apart. And exhale, squeeze the toes in a tight little toe fist. Being sure to coordinate your breath with the movement. We're breathing in and out of the nose, although you can always sigh out of the mouth at any point. Okay, so inhale, spreading toes. Exhale, squeeze. One more. Good. And then release and relax your feet. You can settle in back into your seat so that you're comfortable. We'll start to shift the attention and awareness to the ankles. Noticing the ankle joints from the inside out. And we'll move the ankles in a rotation. Right? So if you're on the blocks, you'll be moving on the blocks. I'm going to demonstrate on the floor. So in case your ankles are on the floor, same relaxed stance. Just start to rotate the ankles. Right? So as you're doing this, you can have your eyes closed or you might have your eyes open and you're watching the joints move. Maybe becoming really involved in your body and in the joints, in your breath, letting your breath continuously flow in and out. Try to relax tension everywhere else in the body. A lot of times the shoulders might tense up. And then when you're ready, reverse those circles, go the other direction. Good, keep your breath flowing. Remember, you can always sigh. Awesome. And then let that relax and just take one more moment to notice the sensation in your feet and in your ankles. And then take your time to bend your legs and plant your feet. So whether you're back onto those blocks or whatever prop you have, or right to the floor, start to shift your attention and awareness now into your knees. Great. Noticing the knee joints, any thoughts or memories associated. Great. And from here, we're gonna have your hands either at your lap or maybe at your hips. And this will just help for you to stabilize and utilize your core a little bit and support you in lifting the leg. So you're gonna inhale and lengthen your left leg, and exhale, bend it in. Draw your heel as far back as is okay. If you want to scooch to one seat so that you have space if your chair is in the way, you're welcome to. But essentially all you're really doing is moving a joint into full extension and bending. Okay, so inhale, extending the leg, exhale, bending. If it's okay for you to use your hands, if it doesn't strain your upper body, you can use your hands. You'll inhale, straighten the left leg, exhale, jaw in, let the foot relax. We just got 3 more on that side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, jaw in. Okay. Inhale, straighten, exhale. Squeeze the leg in, inhale, straighten it out, exhale. One more. Exhale, squeeze it in. Ground that left foot and just take another moment to notice your knees. Great. We're going to go to the other side. Hands can be at your lap or your hips, or you can scoop up your hamstring and help yourself up that way. Only if it doesn't strain your upper back and neck. Inhale, lengthen leg. Exhale, squeeze it in. Let that right foot relax. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. And like this, inhale and exhale. 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend it in. And then release that right foot. Notice your knees for one more moment. Great. We're going to start to move our attention, awareness into your pelvis, into your hips. Noticing your pelvis and your hips from the inside out. Simply aware. Okay, from here, we're going to go to the edge of the chair. Now, if you use blocks, I encourage you to scoot them out of the way for this one and go towards the edge of the chair enough so your feet can ground onto the floor. So what we're going to do is straighten your legs out to either side, almost like you're in a little straddle. Right? And then from here, you can hold the bottoms of your chair so you're scooped up, or you can scooping up with your hands at the edges of your chair so that you feel stable here, or your hands can be in your lap or at your hips. We're going to internally rotate the left knee and hip, lean into the right. As you inhale, draw that left leg towards the right. And as you exhale, open the leg, let it slide all the way out as far as it comfortably can go without strain. And then as you inhale, draw it in. As you exhale, that left foot turns out and you open it out to the side. As you inhale, draw it in as close as it can get to the right without straining the hip or back. And exhale, open it out. So it's okay if you're in a little closer. Maybe you're here, just opening and sliding that leg. Okay, so inhale, scoop it in. The thigh is turning in. Toes are working in towards opposite foot. As you exhale, you sit back into your seat as you open. As you inhale, you lean into your right. And as you exhale, you open that leg. Take 2 more like that. Feel free to watch your body as you're doing it, to close your eyes, or to find a gaze somewhere in front of you. Good, and exhale. Good. And then let the leg relax. Settle back into your seat. We're going to inhale, turn that toe in, turn that right toe in, internally rotate the thigh, draw it towards the left. It may touch the left, it may not come close to it at all. Doing what feels okay for you. As you exhale, open it out as far as it comfortably can go. This is just the range of motion of the pelvis, the hip joint. Inhale, turn it in. Sensation can be arriving in the inner and outer hip. If you're feeling this in the low back, just make this a little smaller. Good. So you're inhaling, internally rotating, toes draw in, exhale, externally rotating. Good, inhale, internally rotating, exhale, externally rotating. And you've got 2 more. Try to relax the rest of the body, relax your jaw, relax your neck. Good. And then take your time, ground your feet, settle back into your seat, notice your hips, take a breath. Okay, for this next one in the chair, I'm gonna just turn my chair so you can see. Ground down through your feet, center onto your sit bones. You're not leaning into the chair. Your back is quite a ways away from the back of the chair so that your spine can lengthen using your abdominals, shoulders draw back and down. We'll start to move into the spine. So awareness of the spine. And we'll move into cat and cows, seated cat and cows. As you inhale, your elbows draw back so your chest can open, shoulder blades back, heart lifts, belly stretches, lifting your gaze straight ahead, or only if it feels okay for your neck, slightly upwards without drawing your head back, just slightly upwards. Good. And then as you exhale, rounding, so you're curling your tailbone in, your upper back is rounding, your sit bones are drawing forward, your chin to your chest. As you inhale, arching into the cow shape, squeeze the shoulders onto the back, chest lifts, lengthen. As you exhale into cat, you're rounding the spine, sit bones drawing forward, chin to chest, gazing into your navel. Now you can make this movement as big or as little as it needs to be, really honoring your body in this moment. It doesn't need to be very exaggerated for you to feel it. And let's just take 3 more. Inhale, arching, lifting through heart and chest. And exhaling, surround. Inhale, arch. Exhale. Inhale, arch and lift. And exhale, round. Great. We'll come on back to neutral spine. We're continuing to work with your spine. Ground down onto your feet. Take your hands down to either side. Inhale. As you exhale, left hand to the hip. Right hand draws to the floor. Now you can keep your head totally steady here, chin level with the chest, or you can let your right ear drop to the shoulder. Really take it slow and gentle there. Inhale back up, right hand to hip, exhale, left hand draws to floor. As much as you comfortably can go here, right? Try not to strain the side body. Maybe your left ear draws to the shoulder, or your chin stays level with the chest the whole time. You just move from the side waist, so that when you inhale and come back upright, your head stays as it is. And you exhale, lean, keeping your head supported. You can even take your hand to your head as you do this lean, if you have any neck tension or pain, just to support your head a little extra. So I'll demonstrate that for a few rounds. And then as you exhale, you go to the other side. Your right hand can get the hip or hanging. Help your head up as you inhale. And then exhale, side bend, supporting the side of your head, helping your head up with your hand. And otherwise, you're welcome to let your left ear drift to the shoulder when you go to the left. Inhale up. Exhale when you go to the right. Your right ear can drift to your right shoulder. Good. We got one more to each side. Exhale as you bend. Inhale as you lift. And exhale as you bend. Good. Inhale as you lift. Let your hands settle back to your lap. Good. We're going to take a twist. So your right hand will go just hanging to the right, or scoop up under the chair, or at the chair arm, whatever you have, you can hold on to so that you can lengthen your spine. Draw your right shoulder back. Let the left hand cross over the body. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale for length and exhale really gently. Using your left hand pressing into the thigh, give yourself a twist, looking slightly to the right. Right? So don't strain the neck, going as far as is comfortable. Only if it feels okay. You can look past your right shoulder. You might begin to look past your right shoulder and just start to play with what feels right in your body today. And we'll take 2 more breaths there. Good. Next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take your left hand down to the side or scoop up the edge of the chair or the arm of the chair. Right hand crosses over to the left thigh. Breathe in for length. Breathe out, twist to your left. So your left shoulder head draws back. And you look as far past your left shoulder as feels okay for your neck. Or you're simply looking to the left or even slightly forward. Right? Honoring what feels okay in your body, what feels okay in your breath, and what will feel okay for you later on. Okay, inhale back to center. Exhale, decompress. Good. We'll start to move awareness and attention now up and into the fingers. So first, before we move them, simply noticing your fingers from the inside out. Good. And then when you're ready for an inhale, stretch your arms out in front, either shoulder height, or if that strains at all, you can lower them to any amount. So we'll inhale, spread the fingers really far apart, creating as much space as you comfortably can between each finger. Exhale, squeezing your fingers in a tight little fist. Follow your breath. Inhale, spread the fingers really far apart. Exhale, squeeze them in a tight little fist. You've got 3 more like that. You can close your eyes or watch your fingers. Inhale, they spread apart. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your face. 1 more. And exhale. Good, release. And relax your hands. Come back to your lap. Relax the shoulders. Bring your attention and awareness now up and into the wrist. The wrist joints, both of them from the inside out. Good, we'll scoop up the right forearm with the left hand. Take the right thumb to the inside of the palm. Fingers wrap around the thumb and start to rotate your wrist. Okay, so that thumb is to the inside of your fist. You have a closed fist, not too tight, not too loose. Breathing in and out as you rotate the wrist in one direction. When you're ready, pause and reverse it, go the other direction. And again, keep your breath continuous and flowing. And then take your time to relax the wrist. Release your right hand, relax your shoulders, noticing both wrists for 1 moment. And then scoop up your left forearm, thumb to the inside, fingers wrap around the thumb. Have just a firm grasp on your forearm without squeezing too tight, just to stabilize the forearm so you can move in your circles primarily from the wrist. It doesn't matter which direction you start in, just breathing continuously in and out. And then when you're ready, pause, reverse the circles, go the other direction. Great, and then release and relax into your wrist. Moving your attention and awareness now up the elbows. We're moving up the elbows, moving up our awareness to the joints of the upper body. And then when you're ready, scoop up your right bicep rather. Take your fingertips to the deltoid, inhale there, and exhale. If it feels okay, let your arm just drop. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, let it go. Getting the full range of motion of the elbows. If that does not feel good or safe in your body, you can always make it more mechanical like that. So you're bringing it in and slowly lowering it down to full extension. Otherwise, inhale in, exhale, let it drop. We'll take 2 more. Good. And release and relax that right arm. Scoop up your left. Take your left fingertips to the deltoid. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, bring it in. And exhale, let it go. Breathing in and breathing out. 3 more. Inhale, fully aware of the elbows, of the elbow joints, of your breath. Great. Release and relax your arm. Relax the shoulders for a moment. Let them be as relaxed as possible as you bring your attention to the shoulders, the shoulder joints. Any thoughts or memories associated? If you can be with them, be present with them, be present with your breath. Good. From here, we're going to take the elbows at your sides with the palms facing up. I'm going to show this in a couple of directions. You're going to inhale as you are. As you exhale, draw the thumbs back behind you, elbows back behind you. Open your chest. As you inhale, bring your palms forward like you're serving 2 dishes. As you exhale, draw the thumbs back, squeeze the shoulders back, relax the shoulders. So I'll turn so that you can see what I'm doing. Inhale, bringing the palms back forward. Exhale, drawing them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades onto the back. Broaden your collarbones. Let your shoulders relax down and away. Okay, so you're holding them out to the side. And you're inhaling, coming back. Serving your dishes. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Exhale, squeeze it back. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Lift it, broaden your chest. Good. Inhale and back through. Exhale, open, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Good. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale. We just have one more there. Inhale and exhale. Good. Relax the shoulders. Relax your hands. Continue to keep awareness and attention at the shoulders. We'll do one more exercise for them. Palms facing in. As you inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. As you exhale, sweep them all the way back. So if your chair is in the way, just open your arms out a little bit more or sit up enough so that your arms have enough space. Palms facing in, squeeze the shoulders onto the back. Relax the shoulders down and away. Inhale, they sweep all the way up, your armpits and your chest open. Exhale, sweep it all the way back. Squeeze it back. Try to keep your head and neck steady this whole time. Relaxed in the jaw. You can have a little slight separation between the lips. Tongue at the back. Tongue releases from the roof of the mouth. So you're just moving from the arms and shoulders. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, sweep it back. Squeeze those shoulder blades back when you get there. As you inhale, they broaden. And exhale, reach it back. We've just got one more. Inhale up. Exhale, back behind you. Good. Relax the shoulders. Relax your hands. Our final movement of the joint freeing is attention to, or the final joint freeing rather, is attention to the neck. The neck is a highway between the head and the heart, the thinker and the feeler. For this next one, we're going to inhale, lift your head, open and stretch your mouth. Only lifting your head up enough as it feels okay and safe. It might be okay for you to look to the ceiling, or maybe your gaze is lifted just so that you're looking slightly forward and down. When you get there, you'll open your mouth and stretch your jaw. And then as you exhale, relax your mouth and jaw, and the chin draws to the chest. And you'll inhale, lift and open, stretch your mouth and jaw. Exhale, relax your mouth and draw your chin to your chest. Good, breathing in. Open mouth and jaw. And breathing out, relaxing mouth and jaw, drawing your chin to your chest as far as it is comfortable for it to go. 2 more there. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale, you lift and look up. And exhale, chin to chest. Good. Go ahead and lift your gaze. Inhale there. Exhale, looking as far past your right shoulder. So again, the shoulders are relaxed. We're just moving from the neck. Remember, even if you're looking still slightly forward, only going as far as feels okay. Don't strain. Looking maybe even towards the right corner of the room if limited range of motion in the neck is what's going on for you. Otherwise, you can look as far past your right shoulder as feels okay and safe. Just being mindful. Inhale, back to center, chin to chest. Right, so it might be really tiny, tiny movements for you. Exhale as far to the left as feels okay right now. Inhale to center. Exhale to your right. Inhaling to center. Exhale to left. Inhale, center. And exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Good, head and neck back. Inhale. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. So again, if this is a really small movement for you, maybe like so, right? Or your right ear goes all the way to the shoulder. Inhale it back up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And inhale back up. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Your breath, inhale up. And exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Your breath, inhale up. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. And inhale back up. One more to the left. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. And inhale back up. Take a moment. Our final movement is a forward fold. This seals off the joint freeing. It's a seal or a mudra to seal off the practice. So you could do it from the chair or you could do it standing. I'll demonstrate from the chair. Separate your feet a little bit wider. Breathe in, lift through the chest as you breathe out, folding forward. If you have those blocks, you might even take your hands to the block at medium or even high level. If it feels okay, you look forward, or if it does feel okay for your head and neck, you can let your chin hang to your chest there. Okay, so we're gonna take about 4 breaths. I'll demonstrate if you're going to use your chair for a forward fold. While standing, you'll stand in front of your chair. Inhale, arms at your sides. Exhale, hands to your hips. Hinge from the hips, fold forward. You can have your palms at the chair, even if your gaze is slightly forward, and keeping the back of the neck long, really honoring that spine long. Or you can let your forearms come to the chair and let your head hang. You're doing what feels okay for you. Have a soft bend in your knees if you went for that. Let's take one more breath together. So if you're in the chair and you're on your forearms, come back up onto your palms. If you're seated, bring your hands to your hips. If you're standing, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, we'll lift back up. Meeting in a seat, just to seal off with a couple of deep breaths. Find your comfortable seat, spine long, hands at your lap, or maybe one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Take 3 full breaths. When you're ready, take your time, bring your hands together, thumb to heart. Thank yourself for doing a practice like this, nourishing your joints, your body, your mind. As I thank you. Namaste.